So most retailers design their marketing strategy to convert first-time visitors into customers. By which I mean, they expect a visitor to just come to their online store and make a purchase. How do I know that? Because I come across such retailers all the time when they contact us for consulting. They say, okay, Pulkit, 100 visitors came to my site, or 500 or 1,000 visitors came to my site, but nobody placed an order. What's wrong with my website? So, when I hear such things, it is immediately a red flag in place that there is problem with the expectations of the retailer. The way they have designed their marketing strategy, it just shows that they do not have the systems in place and there are issues with their expectations. So what is the problem with this mindset or approach? The problem is that it doesn't work that way. Because the chances are that when a new visitor comes to your site, they do not trust you because they've just seen you and maybe they don't even want what you're trying to sell them. But what if I say that there is a way for you to build that trust and want in your visitors and make a purchase on your site, to place an order when they land on your website? But before we dive into the topic of email marketing funnels, a little bit about me in case you don't already know me. My name is Pulkit Rastogi and I'm the founder at ilofashionretail.com and the co-founder at ecommerceacademy.co. At ilofashionretail.com, we work with fashion retailers around the world, providing them consulting services. We work with e-commerce retailers, helping them grow their business. And at ecommerceacademy.co, we like to share all that knowledge that we have acquired working with all these fashion and non-fashion retailers to help other retailers out there in growing their business. Alright, so let's dive right into the topic of funnels. So what are marketing funnels? So what is a marketing funnel? So a marketing funnel, in simple words, is a visualization tool that helps you visualize the buyer journey or the path a prospect takes as they become familiar with your brand from introduction to purchase and hopefully beyond. So that's the whole definition of what marketing funnels are. But to make it easy, let's talk about the big idea behind the marketing funnels. You can think of a marketing funnel as a scalable system that allows you to convert a visitor who just came to your site to an acquaintance, to a customer, to a repeat customer, to a raving fan. In other words, a system that enables you to win the trust of your customers, build relationships, while also creating a want in your customers to buy your products. The marketing funnel that we are going to talk about is an email marketing funnel. It's a system that uses email marketing in its core to give you more and more repeat customers. We are talking about how you can build lifetime customer value. So without wasting any time, let's just dive right into the steps involved in the marketing funnel that we are talking about here. Let's start with website engagement, when visitors come to your site and engage with it. The second step is introduction, when you take the time to introduce your brand yourself to the prospect buyer. Third is list segmentation, then further engagement, and post-sales engagement. If these steps do not make sense to you, don't worry about it. In the coming slides, we'll go through them one by one in detail and they will start making sense to you. But many of you might think that, okay, I already know about these steps, that I have to engage with my customers, I have to tell them about myself, introduce myself, I have to segment my list. So what's new about them? You can think of it as a puzzle board. You know what the final picture would look like if you're able to join the pieces. But in marketing, the problem is you have so much information, there are so many options. The problem is joining all the pieces together. With this class, our objective is to help you do exactly that. We are going to help you join the puzzle pieces together so that your marketing channels are in order and you're doing everything in the right sequence. Now let's straight away look at a simple email marketing funnel, how it looks like from a bird's eye view. So this is how an email marketing funnel would look like. This is a very similar marketing funnel that we use at Ala Fashion Retail while working with our clients. So visitors come from all these traffic sources, and although there are very rare chances that they would do that, but many users just find you on comparison shopping engines and they are just interested in getting the best price. they straight away go to your product page and place an order, and that's a sale for you. There are also instances when they are just in a hurry, they are not in a mood to check out your about page or your home page. They're just interested in purchasing the product, and they would just go on and buy directly from your product page. Okay, so they skip the step of engaging with the website, of reading your articles, getting to know you from your about page. They skip that step. The second type of visitors come to your site, who are also very rare, like I said, are the ones who from all these traffic sources land on your website, browse your products, they look at your product reviews, they might even participate in a quiz that you have on your site. They read your blog articles. If you have a blog, they might find you from your blog, or they might come to you as a referral from a friend. So basically, they'll spend some time on your site, and from there, they'll straight on go and place an order. Okay, that's what I was talking about, that most retailers expect their visitors to just come from all these traffic sources, engage with their website, and on their very first visit they go on and skip all these steps and place an order. But again, this does not work that way. You need to have a system in place wherein you have to capture the email address so that you can sell them later. So the third path that they can take is from these traffic sources. They go to your site, they engage with your products, look at your products, read your reviews, and participate in a quiz, do all that stuff, and they enter the email address in your pop-up or your footer sign-up box, or they download something on your site, or they just try to register on your site, and they give away their email address to you and their permission to you to email them. So they opt into your site, and then what do? You introduce yourself. You send them welcome email series, and you send them few emails to make them acquainted with the brand, to get them to know more about the brand. There are a series of emails that you can send them. At this step, they might just go and buy from you. That's again, a lot of retailers think that their job is done once they get a user to subscribe and they send them a few welcome email series. Their job is done. Yes, it's good that you email them, but then you need to engage with them. So next step is engagement. In engagement step, you send them promotional emails, you send them quizzes, festival offers, articles, resource tips that you just wrote that you think they might be interested in. And what do? That many retailers do with their marketing funnel is that they do not segment their customers. So ideally, what you need to do is when you engage with your customers, you need to collect data so that you can segment your customers into groups, so that you can send them more relevant emails and marketing material. So if you engage with them, if you send them emails and see what offers they are clicking on, what responses they give in their quizzes, what offers are triggering them to buy from you, you can use all that information to segment them into groups. Okay, that's the next step, where you send them emails, when you start sending them further engagement emails based on their website activity, interest, are they buyer or non-buyer, did they add products to their cart, did they leave the cart without buying, how recently did they buy from you, how was their browsing behavior, and when did they last place an order. There are so many ways you can segment your customer base. You just do that at this step, and with that all that information, you engage with them by sending them more relevant promotional emails, more relevant quizzes on more relevant articles and resources. So what you do is make them opt in, you introduce yourself, you engage with them. From the data collected, you segment them, and after you segment them, you further engage with them by sending them more relevant stuff that eventually takes them into placing an order. If they do not place an order even after you further engage with them after segmentation, what do? You go back and segment them. So maybe you send one promotional email to your subscribers every week, So you're sending 4 emails to subscribers every month. So you have to keep on sending those emails because that is engagement. You're sending them promotional emails. But with all those emails, you're also collecting the data. And on top of those 4 emails, you also send 4 emails not to your entire list, to all your subscribers, but to specific groups of subscribers based on these segmented groups. For example, if you're sending 4 emails to you're sending 4 promotional emails. For example, if you're sending them, let's say 2, 3, or 4 emails in a month, talking about new arrivals and 50% discount, which is your stock clearance email. You also send them 2 segmented emails because you notice that many subscribers are not opening your email. So you send an email which is not for all your subscribers but only to the subscribers who have stopped opening your emails. If you have certain users who are spending time on your dresses category, just going through dresses, you send one email to them in which you just only give them dresses. Instead of showing them denims, watches, shoes, you just send them one email because you know that when they come to your site, they spend hours and hours just going through the dresses you have on your website. So you know that they're into dresses. So you send them one email which is only for the dress lovers and not to the entire list. So that's by and large the whole crux of this marketing funnel, that you have to go through all these steps, but at each step you need to segment your email list, your subscribers, into groups and send them more targeted emails and offers and content which make them more engaging and inch them closer towards becoming your repeat customer or the fan of your customer, because they start believing that you are sending them the most relevant stuff. You know them really closely and you just know what they want, and that's what makes repeat customers and raving fans who would go on to your friends and tell them about you, because they can feel that personal connection with you, that you really know them, as compared to a brand who is just blasting emails to them one by one every day, having no clue about what they really want, what they really care about. So yeah, it just makes you more lovable brand for your customers. And let's talk about this additional step, this additional path that you want in your funnel if you want to improve the conversion rate of your email marketing funnel. Is you can have a Facebook pixel on your website so that you can let Facebook collect the data of the visitors who come to your site, so that you can collect their data. And again, same as email marketing, you can segment the Facebook users who land on your website in terms of which pages they are going, what their interests are, and you start retargeting them with customized offers, and that eventually takes them to buy from you. And when the customers buy from you, you put them into a post-sales engagement funnel wherein you instead of stopping to email them, or you just keep sending them same emails like your non-buyers or your other buyers, you send them very nice thank you email thanking them to buy from you. And then after, let's say 15-20 days or whatever makes sense to the kind of products you're selling, you send them product review request. You send them, okay, we know that you bought from us this product, let's say 15 days ago. Let us know what you think, and would you care to leave a nice review on your website? And of course, then you can cross-sell and upsell them to buy more from you. So back to the slides. In the first step, you engage with them on the website. And it can be any form of engagement that new visitors might do on your website, including shopping, browsing products, reading articles, resources and tips that you might have on your blog, communicating with your brand, getting to learn more about your brand from your about page, from your login registration page. That's also part of engagement, and participating in quizzes, referring friends. The second option, like I said, is opt-in, when your customers give you the email address along with their permission to email them in the form of account registration, pop-up email sign-up form, photo email sign-up form, ebook download, which is a lead magnet, or a contest. Third step is introduction, wherein you send them a series of emails when they subscribe to build mutual trust, credibility, while encouraging them to place the first order. So there can be a welcome email in which you talk about your value propositions, your story, your mission, and all those things that you want to tell to a customer before they place an order. The second one is personalized email to create a one-on-one relationship with your customers. This is optional, but in many business models, it makes sense. For example, Trunk Club, after you subscribe on their website, they send you an email from their stylist that encourages you to buy a paid membership and start communicating with the stylist for the user's query regarding the kind of pieces that they should be wearing. It does make sense for many businesses, like a SaaS business wherein you're selling a software, or if you're selling a service wherein you want personal relationship with the customer. And the third is customer stories and testimonials to win trust and create want in your customers. I can tell you from my experience that as soon as a user subscribes on your site, if you send them a welcome email followed by testimonials and customer stories, if that person who has just subscribed is really part of your target audience, and if they have the money and they want to really buy from you, they would just pull out the credit card and be willing to buy from. That creates the want in them instantly, because they, from those testimonials, they can see that there are actual customers like them who have bought from you, who have trusted you for the services or products that you're selling them. And it just makes them more likely to buy from you, because they feel more safe that I'm not the only one who's buying from this brand. There are more people like me who bought from this brand and nobody died, so maybe it's just safe to buy from them. Okay, kidding. So the fourth would be activation offer email to encourage users to make their first purchase. This is very important, that after you send them welcome email series, you send them customer testimonials, you want to give them a final push into making their first purchase, which is can be activation offer, which can be your most irresistible offer. You might have to do a little bit of testing to see what kind of offers convert. It can be a simple 10% discount, 20% discount. You might offer them free shipping, whatever you think, and you'll just get to know your best offer as you compare your different offers. And as the welcome email series, it's important that you send them your irresistible offer right after you send them your welcome email series, because then they are most likely to buy from you. Huckberry, I keep giving their example because I love this brand so much. They say, thanks for joining us. Here's what you need to do to get started. So basically, they're giving the user a small exercise to do as soon as they sign up. They say, to make sure you are picking up what we are putting down, add us to your safe senders list, and if you are a Gmail user, drag and drop in your primary tab. This is very important. If you keep giving them these small tips and bits and exercises to do, you're basically training them to open your emails and start engaging with all your emails. So this is super helpful. And then they say, welcome to Huckberry. This is what we do. You have the essential for guys, fresh sales, special pricing, inspirational stories. They encourage the subscriber to go shop their today's sales, and they show you these big social media links because they really want you to click on them. And then they talk about their mission statement, and all these links I know go to their blog page. Thrive Market, when you subscribe to Thrive Market, you get this beautiful email which says straight away, never pay full price for the healthy groceries, which is their mission. And the call to action says start saving now. You give them their offer, they tell you how it works, they give you all those customer stories in the first email itself. They remind you that we make it easy to shop by your values, and they tell you all the brands that they carry on their store, and they also give you a personal code which is 15% off. And all these links take the user to a blog or their website, their service pages, to educate the subscriber about the brand and what they do. And they tell you what about what their other USPs are: paleo, gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, organic, raw, all these keywords. And then they show you all these social media icons. So think about this Thrive Market email and the other email that Huckberry sends. You might notice that they give you a lot of call to actions and small things to click. So an effective welcome email series talks about who are you, what's the mission of your brand, why is your brand different, what should they expect from you, what should they do next. For example, Huckberry asks their subscribers to put them into their safe list so that all their future emails land in their inbox, in their main primary email folder. And what it's like to be your customer. You send them customer stories. So, like I was saying, if you notice in all these emails, these retailers want their subscribers to click on their emails. So why do you want your customers to click on your emails? Because when you make your customers click, you get high delivery rate, because when your email service provider's servers notice that the emails that you're sending out to your subscribers are clicking on your emails, they see that you're sending them good stuff. That's why they're clicking on your emails, and that means they really like you. They're really expecting your emails, so your delivery rate will automatically improve, because your email service provider would know that your subscribers really love you, and they'll make sure that they deliver all your emails. And when you train them to click here and there every now and then, you're basically improving your click-through rate, because you're training your subscribers to click on your emails every time you send them an email. And the third is higher conversion rate. Okay, you might ask me, how does clicking on my emails improve my conversion rate? So if you happen to know a pickup artist, the sleazy people who go into parties and clubs and just pick up women, the thing you will notice about them is that a pickup artist asks the lady to move from one area of the club or bar to another area multiple times. So a pickup artist might meet a prospect girl on the dance floor. He suggests that girl that they'd walk over the bar to get a drink, and then he very innocently suggests that they walk over to the bar to get a drink. And then he encourages her to take a walk over to a different place within the club to see a friend. And then he suggests her that they both go outside to get some fresh air. And then back to the bar to refill their drinks. You get the idea. Making small movements creates trust and intimacy in short time span. That's exactly the pickup artist tries to do. He wants to win the trust of the woman he's interested in shorter span of time. By making these small movements within the club, he's trying to win that trust and build that intimacy in shorter period of time. And that's exactly what happens with your subscribers. When you send them an email, you ask your subscribers to drag and drop your email in your primary folder. You ask them to mark your email as safe. You ask them to click on your social media links, go to your Instagram page and follow you. You give them your best articles to go and read. So you give them these small tidbit exercises that they can do immediately when you're not asking them to make a purchase, trying to build that trust and intimacy with your subscribers as they've just subscribed. So next step is segmentation. In this step, like I said, is the process of segmenting your subscribers by interest, purchasing behavior, history, demographics, etc. So you can segment your subscribers based on their interests, their browsing behavior on your site. For example, if they come to your site, they add product to your cart and they leave, you can send only the cart abandoners a specific email giving them an offer like free shipping or 10% off if they complete their purchase. So you're sending, so the idea is, instead of sending them one blast, you're sending strategic emails to smaller batches, to groups, so that the emails they receive are relevant to their purchasing behavior, their browsing behavior, their interests, so that you can build that trust and be more relevant to your subscribers. And if you're new to segmentation, you might find this topic overwhelming because it has technical steps involved if you want to learn how to segment your subscribers before sending them an email. In the next course video, I'm going to talk only about list segmentation, how you can segment your subscribers before emailing them. So don't worry if you're not understanding segmentation completely. We'll go over segmentation in more details in the next video. So fifth step is more engagement. Like I said, after sending them emails, you're constantly gathering data about their interest, about their purchasing behavior and their buying behavior, and you use that information to send them more targeted stuff. That is, with more data collected about your customers' interest and buying patterns from their engagement on your website, you segment your audience and create more personalized and relevant engagement opportunities. So you can send them more relevant offers, which can be free shipping, money back guarantee, discount offers, whichever you think is a better trigger for them to make them buy. Or you send them more relevant content, which is articles, tips, quizzes, etc., that are more geared towards them. And you just send them more relevant products that you know that they spend a lot of time checking out your dresses, so you only send them dresses or an offer that's only valid on dresses. Then there's post sale selling, so which means the funnel does not stops when customer places an order. It is one of the biggest mistakes the retailers do, that after a customer purchases, they do not take the further action to make their customer a repeat customer or leverage the fact that a customer just bought from you. They do not leverage it. So a funnel does not stops when a customer places an order. Your marketing process should prompt user to buy again and again, and also share their experience. So you, after a customer places an order, you want to send them a thank you email. You want to ask them to leave product reviews on your product page. You might also give them an offer, for example 10-15% discount on their for the next purchase. And after all that, after they place their order, you segment them again. For example, if you know that they are regularly buying dresses and they might need a handbag that go well with those dresses, you might send them an email with offers on handbags that go well with dresses. So that is, you want to upsell your customers after they buy, and you also want to cross sell your customers. That is, you push other categories that are relevant to what they just bought, and you want them to buy more. So this is how the funnel that we discussed looks like. If you're finding this small chart, this flow chart too small to read, don't worry about it. You can download this flow chart, this funnel visualization. We'll give you a download link to download it in your machine, into your computers for future reference. You can print it out and share it with your team. There's a funnel and all those steps that you need to take to convert a visitor into a future customer, a repeat customer, and that's how you can build relationship with your customers, because you have a process in place that not only sells them but also learns about them, so that you can send them more relevant stuff to build that relationship with them. And before I end this unit, I want to talk about the two biggest mistakes that you can do to destroy your funnel. The first biggest mistake you can do is not following up. Do not expect your customers to take the action on your very first email. If you want them to take an action, for example, if you want them to take an offer, you have 30% discount, 50% discount going on your website. Don't just send them one email and expecting that your job is done. You give them 50% discount email. Now it's on them whether or not they want to take it. If you really want them to take the offer, send them series of email. Tell them that, okay, we just opened the gates. Now you can buy our goods on 50% discount. After 3 days, you tell them, okay, this we have, just to let you know, we have this offer running. Go ahead and buy it. Use the discount coupon. Just before 2 days before you close the offer, you send them another email telling them, okay, we had this offer running. Why don't you go and buy? And on the day you end the offer, you send them another email saying that the offer is closing. Why don't you take a step? And another example, if you want them to leave a product review, do not just send them one email asking for product review and just say that whoever wants to give a product review will leave a review on your very first email. It does not work like that. Everyone is busy. So you might have to send them a follow-up emails after your first request. In first email, you ask them that we hope you love their products, and would you care to leave a review on our site to help other customers make more informed decisions. In the second email, you tell them, you give them another benefit. You talk about the benefits of leaving product reviews, that if you leave product reviews, we will give you, let's say, a 10% discount if that helps. So whatever is the objective of your email, like if you want users to take an action, make sure that you send them a series of email. So the second mistake is not segmenting. So like I said, if you keep sending them email blasts, you'll basically destroy your customers. If they repeatedly get irrelevant emails that they do not find relevant, because you're sending the same email to everyone, you're basically just destroying your list. They will stop opening your emails, they will stop clicking on your emails, and eventually they'll stop buying from you because they get trained to expect to receive uh, irrelevant stuff from you. So make sure that you do not send same email to all your subscribers, to all your customers. Start learning about them and start building that data so that you can send them relevant email communication because they have given their email and a permission to email them, and you as a retailer need to start valuing that email and that permission. And if you want to train yourself to value your email list, you should look to assign a dollar value to your subscribers. If you keep sending them irrelevant emails, you're not going to make any money. In fact, you'll lose money, you'll lose your customers, you'll lose your future sales. And like I said, the next topic is exactly about that. We'll dive into list segmentation in more details, and I'll tell you how you can segment your list, the softwares that you can use, and the options you have while segmenting your customers, and all that stuff you'll learn in the next video. So that's pretty much it from my side. If you have any questions that are not answered here, please include your question in our Facebook group or contact us at info@ecommerceacademy.co. So until next time, bye bye.